here sharing her favorite projects from 2018 and how even non-gardeners can get involved with plants in the new year. I love this,
I know.
Shirley. So you had so many projects this year that had nothing to do with getting our hands dirty and getting in the dirt and planting things.
Exactly.
They actually, I feel like, you correct me if I'm wrong, were more craft and DIY, even some food segments.
Yeah, and I mean, that's really what the diversity and fun of gardening is. I mean, some of you may not think of yourselves as gardeners, but you do think of yourself as a DIYer or a crafter or somebody who loves to cook. Well, you can benefit from all the wonderful things of growing your own food, cultivating your own garden, and even if you don't want to get your hands dirty, I'm going to show you some projects that were some of my favorites from this year that may inspire you to say, I'm going to try this in 2019.
Let's talk about what you did for all the crafters this year.
Okay, well, many of you know I love to work with either, look at these beautiful fresh flowers, you know, showing you how to arrange them,
beautiful, Shirley.
or drying them and making potpourri. I've got these beautiful, I've got the scented herbal scents here. And I've got also some dried eucalyptus, and I even taught how to make.
I remember that.
Remember the infused
that
honey
was one
with
of
the
my
herbs?
favorites, yeah.
But the one that I think was the most popular with a lot of you at home. Take a look at this. Let's go back when I made the lilac perfume with you. Remember
I love that? That perfume smells so
look at
good.
that. It was as simple as taking the flowers off the lilac bush, putting it in some coconut oil, and then letting it infuse for a week. And then look at the fun project we did. Crafters, don't tell me you don't like this.
No,
this is gorgeous.
beautiful.
I was able to use some of my dried flowers to decorate the bottles. So that in itself is hands-on. That is interacting with nature, which is, you know what? So therapeutic for the body, the soul, the mind.
And that's almost, it was almost like a beauty segment as well.
It was.
It wasn't just crafting.
So it hits a lot of things.
Of the perfume. And by the way, that perfume was so pungent and strong.
Yeah.
Way stronger than anything you would get in the market.
Right.
It smelled
And
so
natural.
beautiful and natural. So
You
you're not
can
going to
make
get
it,
sick.
guys.
You also had some really great options for DIYers as well this year. And I'm going to tell you what my favorite was.
Okay.
When you made that pond.
Was that cute?
That was really beautiful.
I did like that. So, yeah, one of the favorites is here. I called it the personal pond. Look, can you imagine sitting out here in listening to that water trickle? But here's the deal. What I taught you here was how to select the vessel, the container, how to put the pump in, what kind of plants to use. So it was, you know, very simple instruction, and you could walk away with a project like this at the end of a few hours on the weekend. And that's for the DIYer. I mean, DIYers, we need to connect with nature too and be out there, so make something beautiful for your garden.
That was DIY meets home improvement.
Exactly.
I mean, honestly, you do so much more than gardening. You do a lot.
There's
and
a lot.
It goes through every single aspect of the show. Something else you do is you might as well be in the kitchen.
Right.
Because you're not just showing us how to grow the food, you're showing us how to prepare the food. And by that, the dehydrator was a really big hit.
Oh, my goodness. Well, that's part of the fun. So you like to cook, you watch our show, you love our recipes, but you know, you can make a lot of staples for your pantry simply. And some of the things I taught you were how to dry your own tomatoes. So you can make like almost like a sun-dried tomato.
Yeah.
And I also, on the dehydrator there tray, I have the gourmet prunes.
I remember that was nice.
We even made some almond flour for those who are gluten-free. So those are all things, but I think what really got people's juices pumping is when they saw me grow a pineapple.
That was the coolest thing I ever saw.
It's from a plant, I mean, from a pineapple you buy at the market. Look at this. It was as simple as twisting off the top and removing the lower leaves to reveal the growing areas. And then I dipped it in rooting hormone. Look at this. Debbie, you can't believe this.
No, I don't think a lot of people
And then I put it in the soil. I then covered it, give it a little water, covered it with a little dome, put it out in the sun, and you know what? This rooted within a month, and this is continuing to grow. And when people say, are you kidding me? You can buy something from the market and grow your own pineapple plant. So that's, you know, the point is this. There are so many different ways you can connect with nature this year. I want you to benefit. You know, studies are showing that nature, being out here, is going to improve your health. It's going to improve your mind, your spirit. It just gives you so much calm from the stress of life. And you can be very productive and make beautiful things in life. And I want to guide you guys.
There's something very zen about gardening.
Isn't
it's
it?
very calming, and it improves your circulation. It's good for you. And no matter which way you slice it, it's perfect. You know, I want to also point out that you've helped a lot of people around here as well. A lot of the people on the staff have now purchased dehydrators, and they're making beef jerky.
I know. Can you believe that?
Which is delicious.
That's so great.
So for people at home who may be watching who don't necessarily have a great green thumb like you, but it's become their New Year's resolution where they want to start gardening more, and they just don't even know where to begin. What would you say to them? What should they put in their garden that's going to be easy so they don't get discouraged?
Yeah, that's the thing, guys. You have to work with things that are basic. Start with baby steps. And I would say a baby step is a plant that you can't really kill, that you could be very successful with. So here, I want to introduce you to the jade plant, the crassula. This is a succulent. And I'm telling you, Debbie, you can see this. I don't know if you can see, but this is not dirt. This is growing in moss. And I didn't plant this. I just put it on top of some moss, and it rooted. And this is about a year old. And then look in front here. We have some beautiful golden pothos. And pothos is a trailing vine. It's lush. It's beautiful. You feel like you're in a Garden of Eden as soon as you put it in your house. And you know what? All you do is you water it once a week.
That's it.
And you can show it off, and you can start.
Any temperature?
Actually, whatever temperatures you feel comfortable in, 65 to 75 degrees inside. Beautiful, little bit of light, not too much. But I mean, if you want to really kind of get your hands dirty in that way, start with the easy care plants. You're going to thank me. I hope so.
Oh, Shirley, we thank you every day. We love you. Thank you for all of your knowledge. You're really amazing. My pleasure. For all of this information, you can visit our website at hallmarkchannel.com, and of course, visit Shirley at edenmakers.com for amazing gardening tips and all kinds of things, Cheryl.